Hey guys, welcome to chapter 2 of our Comparing Web Browsers series. So, one of my viewer, called Tech Red Spade, right here, pointed out that he wanted to see the comparison of how fast each page loads, as well. Okay, I'm going to zoom in, let you see that, as well as how much system resources each browser use. So that's why today, instead of doing customizability as well as extensions functions, today we'll be doing system resources usage comparison as well as load times. So yes, thank you for the comments. I do take them and implement them on my videos. So yes. Yes, a little bit of background. So what I'm running in my system always is a CPU HW monitor, if you can see it. There we go. It monitors all your system voltages, temperature, fan speeds, and temperatures and stuff like that, and other devices including CPUs and graphics cards, as well as I also run CPU Z to ensure that my overclocking settings are stable and monitor my voltage always, as well as I have Task Manager to monitor the CPU usage of, instead of doing Chrome only, I'm gonna do overall. When you open Chrome, it's gonna bring up a lot of stuff, and I'm gonna calculate the whole thing, because that's how it works. So I'm gonna do a real-time test instead of doing synthetic stuff. So here we go. So guys, now we're back. As you can see, every browser's on the taskbar. So Internet Explorer's here, Chrome's here, Firefox and Opera's here. So I'm going to use my phone as a stopwatch. So here we go. We're going to begin from the left, and each test will be run for 3 times. So here we go. So guys, now here are the results after the test. So these are rankings. So Internet Explorer is the fastest due to the fact that it is built into Windows, and on average among all 3 times of tests, it starts up in 0.833 seconds, and for Chrome on average it starts up in 0.9 seconds, which are very close, these 2 browsers. And then when we look at Firefox and Opera, we have noticed that those numbers are around double of both IE and Chrome. So Firefox starts up in around 1.7 seconds, and Opera starts up in nearly 2 seconds, which is ridiculous. Now, one more reminder that I have set every browser's homepage to www.google.com, so the results may vary if you set to Yahoo or Bing or whatever else you like. So yeah, moving along is the system resource usage test. So we'll be comparing all 4 browsers. Okay, actually we'll have 2 situations. Number 1 is to have a YouTube video playing back on one browser at full quality. In that case it will be 1080p on my channel, and then we will have the other situation, which is about the worst case scenario it can get on an average person. So we will have 4 concurrent playbacks on 4 windows, so that it will utilize a lot of system resources and see how it goes. So that also we'll click on hyperlinks and back and next buttons on the browsers to torture the system a bit. So here we go. So guys, we have finally finished our tests, and here are our results. So as you can see, Internet Explorer uses the least resources among all 4 browsers, only using 0.2 gigabytes of RAM with 1 tab open, and under 1 gigabyte of RAM with 4 tabs open. So it peaks at 1.1 gigabytes of usage, but I mentioned before peaks are just last for 5 to 6 seconds, so it's really not that big of a deal. In terms of CPU usage, the numbers actually won't mean much to you unless you're using the exact same configuration as my system, but for sure, the graph will help you compare which browser uses less resources to each other. However, as you know, numbers don't mean everything, and there are a few issues in my test that I would like to point out now. Firstly, although Firefox CPU usage was acceptable, it didn't allow me to play back both of my YouTube videos at 1080p. Secondly, during my test of Opera, the first video would let me play back 1080p, but the second won't. This made me consider Opera as the worst browser among all, as I would expect a browser with this high system resources usage will give me the best quality amounts all. So in a nutshell, Internet Explorer uses the least resources, starts up very quickly while providing us with the highest quality option. So that's pretty much it. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. But don't worry, subscription is free here on this channel, so please do it now. Also share the video to anyone you think that needs a better browser that can make their system snappier. And yeah, thank you for watching this long video, and we'll see you next time. Bye!